Are you ready for a fresh month of creativity, colour and fun? March is almost here, and that means a brand new set of colouring prompts and hashtags to inspire you all month long. Whether you need a little push to pick up your markers or you're already deep in your next masterpiece, I have you covered, my friends. I have a whole bunch of exciting themes to spark your imagination, and of course we'll be playing along in Colour Down Under, my Aussie and Kiwi based Facebook group for all things colouring. So grab your favourite supplies, because this month's prompts are going to take your pages to the next level, or at least I hope they will. But Emerald is here, and we have another fun fact. Did you know that Australia is home to the longest fence in the world? It is. It's called the Dingo Fence, and it stretches over 5,600 kilometres, or that's around 3,480 miles across the country, and it was originally built to keep dingoes away from fertile farmlands. It's actually longer than the Great Wall of China. So there you go. Let's jump into this month's prompts. So, hello lovely colouring friends, my name is Amanda and this is my channel Amanda Colours. I hope you are doing really well today. Don't forget, you can still get your 2025 colouring planner where you can put in everything about your colouring for each month, and this coming month is March. And in March we have a beautiful illustration by Rada Prince. I will be interviewing the illustrator behind Rada Prince during March, and you'll get to learn a little bit more about her and her creative process, which is really fun. If you haven't checked out my other interviews from January and February, I will link to those up in the iCards and down in the description, so make sure you check those out. Let's get to it. So I am going to start with ACAnneeDay. So this is ACAnneeDay by Morgan O'Brien, and in case you didn't know, Annie is actually an aardvark. I know there's been a lot of confusion about what species she is, but that's what she is. And for this hashtag, the hashtag is ACAnneeDay, and I just choose a page that I would like to colour during the month. And what I have chosen for March is this page here. So in Australia, it's actually the beginning of autumn in March. So I have chosen a page that has some floating leaves, but if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, you can always colour this in like spring colours. So I figured it still works for everybody, but I'm being a little bit selfish and actually colouring for my season for a change. So that is what we will be colouring in ACAnneeDay for ACAnneeDay. So basically what you do is you colour the page and then add your completed page to Instagram using the hashtag ACAnneeDay, and make sure you actually tag me on the photo as well to make sure that I can see it, and then post it between the 1st of March and the 27th of March. And yeah, the other option you have is to join. I have two Facebook groups now. One I co-host with my beautiful friend Megan from Meg's Colouring Corner, and that Facebook group is international. It's open to anyone. We do, however, ask that you answer the questions when you request to join the group, because we've had a lot of trouble with spam and things, so we're trying to minimize that. But the link to that is down in the description. Or if you're from Australia or New Zealand and you would like to have a more localized group, I do also have Colour Down Under, which I mentioned earlier, and the link for that is also down in the description. And do please also answer the questions when you request to join that as well. So once you join those groups, inside on the main page, you will see a featured section, and all the prompts that are currently happening in those groups are in there. If you look for the ACAnneeDay post with this picture, you will then be able to add your completed page as a comment to that post, and that's just how we like to keep things organized within the group. So yes, that is ACAnneeDay. Next we have Doggy Doodles. So this is a book by Angela Gonzalez, and I interviewed Angela during February because she was the illustrator for February's page in the planner. The hashtag for this one is AC Doggy Doodles, and the page that you all voted for over on the community tab was, no, that was this month. I still haven't managed to get this month's done yet, is this one. And I call it Tea Pups, a play on teacups. And yeah, two little pups inside some teacups with some coloring pencils and a rainbow. And it just feels happy, and I'm so glad you guys voted this one as the one that you wanted to color in March. So again, it's basically all the same conditions. So just color the page, post it to Instagram between the 1st and the 27th of March. If you can try and keep your posting between those dates, it really helps me to make sure that I see everyone's work, that I share it and all that sort of thing. And use the hashtag AC Doggy Doodles, or you can also add it in either of the Facebook groups. Then we have another book by Angela Gonzalez, the one that actually started it all, and that is Sea of Colors. So the hashtag for this one is AC Sea of Colors, colors spelt the same way as on the book. And the page that you all voted for this month was the pirate ship. So that's what we'll be coloring. Should be a lot of fun. We're getting closer and closer to finishing this book, but there's still quite a few pages. Angela really packs a lot of illustrations into her coloring books. So again, color this between the 1st and 27th of March. I was going to say December, but March. And add it to Instagram using the hashtag AC Sea of Colors, or add it to either of the Facebook groups. Then we have a hashtag that I co-host with Meg that is in Chris Raniak's Morning Scribbles Frogs and Friends Colouring Book Volume 2. We already completed Volume 1, so we're on to Volume 2. And the page that we are colouring this month is this one. And I actually chose it. It kind of gave me St. Patrick's Day vibes. So if that's the direction you want to go with it, go for it. But yeah, again, you colour it in, take a photo, upload it to Instagram using the hashtag Frogs and Friends Colour Along, or you can add it in either of the Facebook groups. You can purchase any of these books through the links down in the description. They are affiliate links, and I do receive a little bit of a kickback for that, but it doesn't cost you any more at all. So it's just an easy way for you to be able to find the books. So the last hashtag that I host each month is AC Palette Challenge. So that is where I get these amazing colouring cubes, the Colour Cubes by Sarah Renee Clark, and they are full of 500 colour palettes, and they are amazing. So basically what I do is I choose one card out of each box, and then I decide between them which one I would like us to use during the month. So let's try that. Now I would actually really like to get a mostly green palette for St. Patrick's Day. So I'm just going to go in. I have no clue. Oh, I just saw some green, so I'm cheating a little bit. Sorry. Oh, that would actually be pretty perfect, but let's see what we can get on this side. What's this one? All blues. I think we might have had this one before. I can't remember, but I'm going to go for this one anyway. So let's take a look. We have card number 194, and we have this beautiful range of greens and white here. So let's take a look. We have white smoke, lime, light green, Kelly green, and forest green. And the idea with this challenge is that you can colour absolutely anything you would like using only these colours. So I do also say that skin tones are acceptable. Black and white is also acceptable, but I like to try and challenge people to use the colours for their shadows and their highlights. So down the centre here we have like the pure colour or the hue. On this side is the colour with white added, and on this side is the color with black added. So the way you add white is called a tint, where you add black is called a shade. And you can also make it lighter by adding more white, or darker by adding more black. So you actually can have quite a large scope of color just using these colors. So your page can still look quite dynamic. Yeah, color anything you like, and then again add it to either of the Facebook pages or onto Instagram using the hashtag ACPalette It is really important, if you can, as I said, to post between the 1st and 27th of each month when you're participating. And also, if you tag me actually on your photo using the tag people option, and then search for amanda.colors, it just makes sure that I can see your post. A few people have been a little bit confused with that and wondered why I've not reacted to their post, and it's because I haven't seen it. So Instagram is actually making it harder and harder to run these hashtags with all their updates, but that's just the way it is. So that's it, friends. They are all the hashtags for March. I hope that they inspire you. I hope that they bring out some creativity, that you have fun with them, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.